Almost 50 years ago, artificial intelligence was just an idea. It was like a scene from a science fiction movie to see machines and computers doing jobs that usually require human intelligence. Thanks to progress in technology and science, artificial intelligence is becoming a part of everyday life. AI has come a long way beyond what anyone expected, and scientists and engineers are still excited about it. Scientists still have a long way to go before artificial intelligence can do everything they hope it can and reach its full potential, but it can already do some very impressive things. Here are some of the crazy things that artificial intelligence can already do. Number 15. Doing better than humans on tests of visual intelligence. Tom's Hardware says that artificial intelligence may be smarter than humans when it comes to seeing things. The computer model that can do this was made by professors at Northwestern University. It can do better on a normal visual IQ test than 75% of American adults. Researchers who made this computer model think it's a big step toward making AI see and understand the world the same way humans do. Number 14. Handle claims for insurance. The app from Lemonade has set a world record for the fastest approval of an insurance claim ever. On their blog, they talk about a time when a man's coat was stolen. In just 61 seconds, he opens the app and fills out the details of his claim. After 3 seconds, his claim was approved and paid. This was done without long phone calls or complicated paperwork that took a long time to fill out. The artificial intelligence that was used to do this is called AI Jim. In the 3 seconds between finishing the claim and it being accepted, Jim looked at it and made sure it fit with the policy. It also does 18 anti-fraud checks before approving the claim, sending the money, and telling the claimant the good news. Number 13. Win Jeopardy. AI has gotten to the point where it can do better on quiz shows than people. BBC said that IBM put its supercomputer Watson on the popular TV show Jeopardy. Watson went up against two of the most successful people on the show, but they couldn't beat him. After 3 nights of quizzing, the machine won and took home the $1 million prize. The fact that Jeopardy's questions are often puns, riddles, or have more than one meaning makes it even more surprising. It wasn't like the supercomputer could just look up facts to answer a simple question. Number 12. AI creating its own encryption. As AI gets better, it has to deal with more sensitive and private data. All of this information needs to be kept safe, and encryption is a common way to do that. Wired says that Google is working on a project called Google Brain to study deep learning. Researchers have taught neural networks how to use encryption and decryption to send and read their own messages. Google thinks this will help them keep information safe and get ready for attacks. Number 11. Conduct legal research. Futurism says that IBM has made a legal robot named Ross. Ross can do his own legal research, and a law firm has hired him. Barker and Hostetler has hired Ross to be in charge of their bankruptcy business. 50 lawyers work in this part of their firm. Ross, the world's first lawyer made with artificial intelligence, is also being looked at by other companies. It can do research, come up with theories, read, understand legal language, and answer with citations and references. The more you use it, the faster it will work and the better it will work. Number 10. Prediction of a diabetes hypoglycemic event. Diabetes has gotten a lot of attention in medical AI research because it's a serious disease that affects people all over the world. Search Health IT says that one of the companies making waves in this field is IBM Watson Health. They've made AI technology that can help diabetics predict low blood sugar up to 3 hours before it happens. Because a hypoglycemic episode can be fatal, this device could save lives by letting the patient take preventative steps. Number 9. Predicting social unrest. AI has been used for a long time in many areas of security, but scientists are still looking for ways to make people, businesses, and society safer. The International Business Times says that the CIA in the United States has come up with a way to scan data that uses deep learning and neural networks. This shows how likely it is that society will change in the United States. This lets the CIA plan for things that might happen in the future. Number 8. Data-driven medicine. Forbes says that Sophia Genomics has made an artificial intelligence called Sophia that uses medical data to make data-driven medicine. This looks at DNA and genetic information so that genetic diseases can be predicted and diagnosed. When it gets more information, the computer keeps getting better. The speed and accuracy of diagnosing genetic diseases are both getting better. It could also pave the way for more personalized medical care. Number 7. Sorting the cucumbers. Artificial intelligence is being used to improve operations in many fields, including agriculture. Some of the ways it's being used are very surprising. Google Cloud says that AI is even used to sort cucumbers. A Japanese cucumber farmer who used to work as an embedded systems designer was shocked by the way cucumbers were sorted. It meant putting cucumbers into groups based on their size, shape, color, and other features. To make the process easier, he made an AI system that sorts cucumbers quickly and easily by using deep learning and TensorFlow. Number 6. Transcription of speech based on recognition. AI research depends on speech recognition, and scientists use speech recognition technology in many different ways. The Register says that Microsoft has been one of the top companies in this field of study, and they've made a big step forward. They've made a computer program that can recognize speech as well as a trained transcriptionist. When the error rates of the AI system and professional transcriptionists are compared, Microsoft's results are better than the competition. For example, Microsoft's software has a word error rate of 6.3%, while Google's is 8%. Number 5. Finding new ways to use medicines that we already have. Clinicians can use a wide range of medicines to treat their patients. Because each treatment has a different effect on the body and can treat different symptoms, you can't use the same drugs to treat all disorders. When there are no medicines to treat a disease, researchers can spend years trying out new drugs and making changes to existing ones until they find a cure. Technology Review says that Recursion Pharmaceuticals has made algorithms that understand how cells work. By combining machine vision and robotics, they can find new uses for medicines that are already on the market. Number 4. Making commercials for cars. TechWorld says that Lexus made the first commercial that was written by AI. The 1-minute commercial was written by IBM's Watson AI, which looked at 15 years worth of audio, video, and text data from the vehicle ads that won Cannes Lions. Kevin McDonald, who won an Oscar for directing, brought the script to life. If you didn't know the ad was made by AI, you couldn't tell. Number 3. Knowing how to spot crop diseases. Agricultural diseases can have a big impact on the economy of a country and on the way farmers and communities make a living. It's so important to find and fight agricultural diseases. Before, crop disease experts had to test and analyze this. Digital Trends says that AI can now do the same kind of work. The method was made by researchers at École Polytechnique Fédérale de Lausanne and Pennsylvania State University. It can find agricultural diseases before they spread. Number 2. Identifying PTSD. Clinicians have had a lot of trouble diagnosing post-traumatic stress disorder over the years. Usually, clinical interviews are used to make diagnoses, but this is erroneous since a patient may withhold information or the clinician may not be subjective. Futurism says that researchers at New York University used AI to use a person's voice to figure out if they had PTSD. The computer can find signs of emotions and PTSD by listening for small changes in sounds. The algorithm is correct 89% of the time when it comes to diagnosing PTSD. Number 1. Fraud detection. Internet fraud is a big problem that a company called Frogster is trying to fix. Payments.com, PYMNTS, says that the company got $5 million in venture capital to build an artificial intelligence system that can spot fraud before it happens. The self-learning system mimics the way humans think on a machine's level and makes a decision in 15 milliseconds.